The ultimate test of driver and machine racing against the clock at a notorious track event near you. Redline Time Attack, born out of the love of motorsports, weaned on race gas, and now grown up into a complete lifestyle event with bands, beer gardens, model contests, video game lounges, and competition for the enthusiast and professional alike.
Time Attack is all about maximizing the potential of the car and the driver together working as one to see who can run the fastest lap time around a given course.
Redline Time Attack basically consists of 4 different classes, starting with the enthusiast. It's our lowest budget class where people can bring their daily driven vehicles and drive it around the same track that their favorite pro drivers are driving on at the same event.
As far as enthusiasts, I mean, you're taking a normal car with mild upgrades and really pushing enthusiast car to the limit.
If you come out and compete in the enthusiast class or in any other class for that matter, Redline Time Attack has a really good base of instructors to actually accelerate your learning process while you're out there.
And then when you bump up to street class, it does get a little bit more insane. Like you have 400 or 500 horsepower street class cars really kicking it and seeing what a street tire can really do.
Modified class allows for our compound tires to be used. You can run triple adjustable coilovers. You can run bigger wings, bigger splitters, flat bottoms on the cars.
Again, the cars are much more modified, the budgets are bigger. This class introduces professional drivers as an option for teams.
And then you have the super modified, which is all balls to the wall, all out.
Run what you brung, purpose-built race cars. Not two-frame stuff, but cars that actually have come off a production line somewhere in the world.
And there you're going to see the factory-backed cars, the $300,000 builds, the professional drivers, everything that you come out and you want to watch as a fan.
So as much as this is a proving ground for professional teams and tuning companies, it's also open, wide open for the enthusiasts and street car for the daily driver to come in, the fans that want to actually drive as well. And so, you know, from my car I can drive it to work, I actually do, and then I drive it out and compete, and anybody can do that.
The competition is extremely intense. This isn't like a wheel-to-wheel racing, an hour-long race, or a 50-lap race. This is 3 laps, pedal to the metal, give it all that you got, no excuses whatsoever. It's you, the machine, versus the clock.
Only thing that can happen is your car breaks, and that's it. Other than that, you have no excuse.
Competition in Time Attack is extremely close, especially when you sit down and think about it. It's based on lap time. It's not based on who crosses the finish line first.
We're within a 1/10 of a second of each other on some of the runs.
Sometimes hundredths of a second, and we've even had a couple of event championships decided by thousandths of a second.
It's almost a drag race on a road race course. You know, we go out, we do our 3 laps as fast as we can go, and it just gets crazy.
One thing that also sets us apart is the amount of track time that you get.
I have a whole day of setting up my car. If I want to try a new suspension part of my car, I can put it on, I can dial it in, I can even have time to take it off, get something else on. That's not usually the case in pro racing. There's 2-3 practice sessions, qualifying, and then you race.
At a Redline Time Attack event weekend, between Saturday and Sunday, you could get upwards of 3 to 4 hours of track time, which is just a massive amount of track time. Our events are extremely wide open. You aren't going to find an experience like this in North America just about anywhere else. Once you come here as a fan and you're here for the weekend, you get your spectator pass, you can freely walk the paddock.
The pits are completely open, so you can approach any of the teams, whether they're an unlimited full carbon fiber car or if it's an enthusiast guy that's, someone you can relate to.
There's no roped off sections, or you can't take a look at this car, or this car's under a cover because you can't see our front wing. It's completely open, which is really friendly for the fans.
For the 2010 season, we're adding live music, beer gardens, Miss Redline Spokesmodel contest, car shows, show and shines, video game lounges.
It's going to be like an amusement park with race cars. It's going to be a blast.
Adding all these new lifestyle events is going to be hard to get people to leave once it's all over.
The difference between Redline Time Attack and other forms of motorsports is, you come out here, you have a good time. We have pros, we have amateurs, we have everybody in the mix. You can come on, I instruct people. Anybody can always come up to me and ask me, and I'll go for a ride, and I'll help anybody here. I love the competition, I love the people. We're all just a big family. I've said it before, we're here to have a good time, we're here to race, we're here to learn, we're here to drive better, we're here to be safer, and take it off the streets. We don't need people killing people on the streets, and out here you can actually learn to drive your car properly.
This is Nicholas Malechikos from the Redline Time Attack series, and we hope to see you at one of our events this season.